Yes, we are gathered here again, today being a Sunday, of course, to look at our health as per normal and to look at how we can live a longer, healthier life. Today, we are looking specifically at reproductive health for both men and women. When we talk about reproductive health, many people think about fertility and they think, okay, I'm not planning to get any children, or then I don't need to take care of my reproductive health. But reproductive health does cover so many other areas of our lives, not necessarily fertility. Fertility is just one of them. And today we are going to look at it and demystify and see areas that people are suffering in silence, especially men. Men don't talk much about this area of their lives, and they just keep quiet and they suffer in silence. But today we want to demystify it. We want to give solutions that you can actually use to ensure that your reproductive system is healthy. And in some cases, people are suffering, but they don't know they have a problem. We also want to demystify that so that you know that, yes, I have a problem, and then you can proceed to take remedial measures. So my name is Fred Gishuki. For those who are meeting me for the very first time, Fred is an entrepreneur with Neolife International in the wellness industry. My story with Neolife goes way back. I joined the company of Neolife in 1996 when I was a very young boy, and I joined to make money. But when I came in, the first benefit I got was health, because my parents were suffering. My mom was suffering from high blood pressure. My dad was suffering from ulcers, and they used the Neolife products and they got very good benefits out of it. We were able to manage those two conditions. And that gave me a lot of confidence. It gave me confidence to go and talk to other people, because I realized there are so many people out there who are suffering from various conditions which can be sorted out by the Neolife products. And so I went out talking to people with excitement, just sharing my testimony, and build a huge organization that goes into about 12 countries. Like I said, initially I came because of money. I later got the money. I remember my first check from Neolife was only 300 shillings, but the highest check that Neolife has ever paid me is $13,000. So I did get the money. And the good thing about Neolife is that you make money by helping other people get better health and helping other people also make money. And if you're out there and you're a guest and you're looking at this opportunity and wondering, can I do this as a side hustle? My answer to you is that yes, you can. You can do it in your free time, in the evenings, on public holidays. And right now it's even better because you can do it online, just using your phone, and you can be in business and you can actually be making a positive difference in people's lives. Neolife has so many other benefits: personal growth, leadership, development, lifestyle. I've been able to travel quite a bit with Neolife. Been abroad more than 20 times with Neolife, UK, US, so many countries, Nigeria. And if you have that bug in you that you feel that you'd like to travel, then you're in the right place with the right people. But today it's about health, and I want to get into it. I want to get into reproductive health so that we can be able to see how we can be able to be helped, what solutions are out there for us. And we are tackling both men and women today in terms of reproductive health. And as usual, like we say, we'll start with ladies first because we are gentlemen. And we look at some of the challenges that are facing, especially our women folk, as well as our men folk. But like I said, we're going to start with the women and then we're going to go to the men. And what are some of the challenges that are facing women today as far as their reproductive system is concerned? Women tend to speak out more about this than men. They tend to share more and they get help. But all the same, let's look at what are some of the challenges that they face. The first one is endometriosis. For some of the lay people, very painful menses. It's usually characterized by very painful menses. UTI is a problem that many ladies face today. and they go to hospital, they get antibiotics, but the antibiotics makes the situation worse instead of helping it to become better, because it kills the natural bacteria. And you find that at the end of the day, your UTI keeps coming back. Hormonal imbalance. This is a problem for many ladies, and it's characterized by pimples, rough skin, moodiness, PMS, which is actually following right there, is a result of hormonal imbalance, breast cancer, cervical, cysts, usually because of hormonal imbalance. And you're going to look at what causes hormonal imbalance in your body. But largely, hormonal imbalance comes because of diet, because of the food you're eating. If you're eating a lot of red meat has a lot of antibiotics, which will cause hormonal imbalance in your body. If you're eating a lot of broiler chicken, definitely you'll have hormonal imbalance, and you run a risk of getting cervical cancer, breast cancer, and the like. So inhaling car fumes and all that, all these are some of the things that will cause hormonal imbalance in your body, but you're going to look at that. PMS, I've mentioned that, premenstrual syndrome, that is moodiness, irritability. They say that when a lady is undergoing PMS, everybody and everything, even the cat, knows things are bad because it will be kicked out of the way. Then another challenge that ladies face is blocked fallopian tubes, especially where a lady is trying to conceive and get a baby. This becomes a problem. Fibroids, uterine fibroids. I've dealt with cases of ladies who've challenged with fibroids, and it can be something that is quite embarrassing. The fibroids start bleeding, and it can be fatal. So that's a problem. It can lead to the whole uterus being removed. Cancer, cysts. These are some of the challenges that ladies face. And then the last but not least, infertility. So these are some of the challenges or problems that are associated with the female reproductive system. And let's look at now causes. Why would a lady experience this? And when you look at the causes, the first one, sexually transmitted infections like syphilis, gonorrhea, etc., which were not treated properly. This would speak to probably the period when young girls are maybe in campus or in their youth, and they are just engaging freely, and they end up getting STDs, and they are afraid of going to hospital, and the STD keeps climbing, and it starts messing up your uterus and all these things. Imbalanced hormones, the progesterone and testosterone. Excess weight. Weight is not good. Weight will definitely affect your reproductive health. If you're overweight, you are not likely to conceive if you're looking to get a baby. If you're underweight, again, you cannot conceive if you're looking to get a baby as well. So bad diet, a lot of cholesterol, a lot of carcinogenic foods. Some of the carcinogenic foods are actually very friendly and very mild, and they're sausages and bacon and all these things. And you find that especially sausages and many of these, the rule of the thumb is most of the food that you eat, which is sweet to your mouth, is probably toxic to your system. So you have to really check out what are you eating. Another fad that has come to being of late is skin lightening creams. Ladies nowadays, I don't know who told them that to be brown is to be beautiful, but from us men's side, we say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, and we say black is beauty, but many ladies have opted to go for skin lightening creams. These skin lightening creams have mercury in them, and the mercury ends up lodging in the ovaries and causes ovarian failure, and you find that somebody is unable to get a child because of using the skin lightening creams. And this will also cause hormonal imbalance in your body, and it can also lead to renal failure. And you get into a case where you're getting into constant dialysis. So skin lightening creams are not good for you. And these are things that you should avoid. Birth control pills and injections. This is also a challenge for many ladies. Most birth control methods that involve pills and injections usually confuse the hormones. They make the hormones unstable, and that's how they are able to prevent you from getting pregnant. Now, the challenge comes when you now decide, now I want to get a kid. and you try to get a kid and you can't because your hormones are permanently unstable. So birth control pills are definitely not good for you. And they also lead to other things like cancer, pressure, high blood pressure, etc. Autoimmune disorders. Some autoimmune disorders cause the body to attack itself. And for example, lupus and hyperthyroidism, rheumatoid arthritis. These are some issues that can affect chronic health problems. Then lifestyle choices, for example, smoking, drinking alcohol and drugs. Nowadays, ladies have started smoking quite a bit. It's becoming more trendy, and drinking alcohol as well. Before it was only, it was a preserve of the men, but the women are also getting in there. And this is not good at all because it directly affects your reproductive system. And then being exposed to toxins, and this comes as a result of the environment that you're living in. So these are some of the causes that will actually make you have a poor reproductive system. Let's look at main issues. What are some of the main issues or main struggles as far as the reproductive system is concerned? The first one that comes to mind is low libido. Men are very focused where libido is concerned, where the bedroom is concerned, where sex is concerned. And low libido is a major challenge for many men, especially as you grow older. Then you find that you're not performing as much as you should. Some of the causes of this, again, are medical conditions like diabetes. The drugs that you're given for diabetes tend to make you lose interest in the bedroom. Low sperm count. If you're trying to get children, then you find that if you have a low sperm count, you cannot conceive as a couple. Weak sperms that cannot be able to swim and fertilize the egg. Erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction comes as a result of many things. Stress, for example, is one of them. It can be genetic, and the other issues. We are going to look at the causes just now. Premature ejaculation. You don't want to be known as the 1-minute man. And that's a challenge that men face. And the challenge, again, like I said earlier with men, we don't really talk about our problems. And even the men who approach me always tell me, Fred, I have a friend who has a problem. They never say, I have a problem. And that is why today we said, let's come out and just discuss this issue. And I know there are some men out there who will be assisted and will be able to make the right choices as a result of this talk for today. So premature ejaculation, impotence, that's a problem that men face. Infertility, prostate cancer. Now, these are some of the challenges that men have. And you find that many men opt for the wrong kind of interventions. They go for drugs. They go for things like Viagra, which in some cases, if you have other problems, can actually be fatal for you, especially if you have other heart problems. But now we are going to look at natural and organic interventions that you can use that can actually help you to deal with this. So what are some of the causes of masculine or men's problems as far as their reproductive system is concerned? The first thing is smoking tobacco. When you smoke tobacco, definitely it interferes. Using too much alcohol, that will also mess up your reproductive system. Illicit drugs, being overweight. Again, even for the men, when you're overweight, you find that you'll not be able to function as a man. So it's important to check your weight. In fact, my sister is a nurse and she always tells me the size of your belly will determine how close you are to prostate problems. If you have a big belly, then you're running a risk of getting prostate issues. And if you start getting prostate problems, if your prostate gland starts swelling, then it means that you'll not be able to function in the bedroom side of it. Your libido will go down and you won't be able to function. You'll have problems in controlling urine. And in some cases, men don't even know they have a problem. Whenever I go to the urinal, I meet a man and you find that somebody is going for a shortcut and is actually pushing the urine out and with a lot of energy. And you realize this person is really struggling because he has a swollen prostate, but chances are high he does not know. He just thinks that it's normal that when he goes for a short call, he has to really push hard your urine. If you're pushing your urine hard to just go for a short call, then it means you have a prostate problem, which needs to be looked at. And the sooner you do it, the better, before it gets too serious. So having certain past or present infections, again, if you have been exposed sexually and you get infections, and some of them are embarrassing and you fear going to hospital and they seem to disappear by themselves, no, I have news for you. They didn't disappear, they just rolled up and they are messing you up. You need to get these ones checked out, yeah? Being exposed to toxins, I've mentioned that earlier, where women are concerned, and even men eating the wrong foods, eating a lot of nyama choma. I remember Dr. Fatma sharing with us that when you're eating nyama choma, a quarter kilo is like somebody who has smoked 64 cigarettes. Now you can imagine smoking 64 cigarettes within an hour. I mean, how much damage, how much toxins are you putting into your system? I'm not saying you don't eat nyama choma. I'm just saying that you should eat it in moderation, because the more you do it, the more you are putting your body prone to some of these problems. Overheating of the testicles. Now, this especially happens for people who go for long distance driving, like matatu drivers who go long distance, for the people who drive the big trucks. If you overheat your testicles, then definitely you'll have a problem with your sperm count. Having experienced trauma into the testicles, especially where you are involved in sports and you are hit in the testicles area, you could have a problem. Prior vasectomy or major abdominal pelvic surgery, having a history of undescended testicles. This happens in some cases. Some children are born with this problem. Being born with a fertility disorder or having a blood relative with a fertility disorder. Certain medical conditions, including tumors, chronic illnesses, sickle cell disease, taking certain medications and treatments will also might also cause cancer. So these are some of the challenges or the issues that cause men to have problems in their reproductive system. Now let's look at what are the solutions for both men and women for you to have a healthy reproductive system. What are the solutions? The natural solutions for this are several. The first one, detoxify your body. We've talked about toxins in our diet, toxins in the environment, toxins in the water that you're drinking. Then you need to detoxify your body. And I'll be showing you a detox program that you can use to actually cleanse your body. And for your information, you don't need to wait until you become unwell to get some of these interventions. The fact that you're living on this planet, you're exposed to toxins, and you need to detoxify your body. So don't wait until you're sick or you're having problems in your reproductive system. Just be proactive and prevent them before they happen. Have a healthy diet, very important. Restful sleep, exercise, and reducing stress. That's also very, very important. Reduce or quit smoking and taking alcohol. I know it's difficult for some people, but these are some of the interventions that you need to do to ensure that your reproductive system is working properly. And then use of natural supplements and herbs. Now, because of lifestyle, I mean, many people cannot stop smoking, cannot stop taking alcohol, rarely exercise, they don't eat a healthy diet, they've never done a detox, they don't even know how to do one. And that is where natural supplementation comes in, because it gives you a chance to actually do all of the above, even as you're living life as it were. So at this point, I want to introduce our company, Neolife International. Neolife International comes in because they provide a solution in terms of supplements, in terms of healthy food supplements that you can actually use that will actually help you to sort out some of the reproductive challenges that you're having. And Neolife was started off by that gentleman you see there with his beautiful wife and beautiful daughter, Jerry Brasfield. Jerry Brasfield started Neolife when he was 19 years old. He had asthma. He used the Neolife products, they worked for him. And from his story, he was able to build a very big business. And today you can also do the same. You also have a chance to actually get in and take care of your health. And Neolife has what we call a scientific advisory board. These are a board of scientists that ensures the products are safe, they don't have a side effect. And they are led by a gentleman called Dr. Arthur Fast. Arthur Fast is the man who invented oral chemotherapy for the treatment of cancer. He's a Nobel Prize winner. And this is a guy that has actually put together the scientific advisory board. And these are scientists that ensure that our products are safe, they don't have a side effect. People will ask me, what is so special about Neolife? Why Neolife? Why Neolife? It is because Neolife gives you the best. You may buy products out there, and I'm going to share with you some of the products of Neolife. And you may say, I'm going to go to the chemist and get them. Fantastic, you go to the chemist, but I can assure you one thing, whatever you'll buy will most likely not work for you. But with Neolife, because we are dealing with organic and natural products, your body automatically absorbs 80% of whatever products you consume from Neolife because they're natural and they're organic. It rejects 20%. When you buy a synthetic supplement, your body will only take 20% and reject 80%. So really, if you want to get results, then Neolife is the answer. If you want to waste money, well, you can try other options. Now, let's look at some of the products of Neolife and how can we be able to bridge the gap? Because if you look at our diet, if you look at the pyramid on the right, the pyramid on the right gives you an idea of what WHO regards as a healthy food pyramid. That first and foremost, you have to have a healthy weight management system and you have to exercise. Secondly, you have to eat a lot of whole grains. Thirdly, a lot of fruits and vegetables. In fact, they say 9 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables daily. Fourthly, very little protein. In fact, they say that a quarter kilo should be eaten by 12 men. That's how serious it is. And you should only eat red meat 3 times a week maximum. Then fourthly, fats and sugars, little amounts of fats and sugars. They say that 1 teaspoon of fat a day, 1 teaspoon of sugar per day. But how do we eat? The truth is we eat the other way around. We eat a lot of fats and sugars. If you look at most of our foods, it's white rice, white ugali, white, it's all about whites, white bread and all these things. We eat a lot of proteins. We eat very little fruits and vegetables, very little exercise, and very little in the way of whole grains. Now, when you're eating like that, what happens to you? The challenge that happens is you find that you actually, the body, you find that at the end of the day, there's a gap that develops. And that gap, that is where supplementation comes in. And the products I'm about to share with you are actually coming in to fill this gap. Because like we shared earlier about when we looked at the things that cause a problem with your reproductive system, largely one of the main things that came out was the diet. If the diet is not good, if the diet is wrong, then you find that you'll have problems with your reproductive system. If you're eating too much red meat, if you're eating too much of the broiler chicken, red meat has a lot of toxins, a lot of antibiotics. Even our milk is not good. In fact, you cannot even export the milk from Kenya. So we have all these challenges in our diet, and that is where now Neolife comes in. And one of the products that we talk about is called the Pro Vitality Pack that ensures that you are able to turn the pyramid the right side up. Now let's look at the other products that you need. And as usual, we are going to start with the women. Which are the products that women can use from the Neolife selection that can actually be able to ensure that their reproductive system is functioning properly and that they are not having many problems like what we have mentioned. First and foremost is a product we call Trianen. Trianen is an amazing product. It actually ensures your cells are functioning properly. It's made from whole grain, and it enables the cells to absorb nutrients and excretion of waste, and you become very energetic. And in this case, it's the first step in helping you to even detoxify your body. It is a basic supplement that you need for both men and women. So Trianen is number one. Number two, we have a product we call Feminine Herbal Complex. Feminine Herbal Complex. Now, for the ladies out there, if you don't hear anything I've said today, just remember one product, Feminine Herbal Complex, because this product will sort out like 90% of the problems that women have in their reproductive system. Be they cysts, be they fibroids. I've used this product with a client and we were able to clear her fibroids. Infertility, hormonal imbalance will be sorted out by Feminine Herbal Complex. PMS, low libido, all these challenges that ladies have will be sorted out by Feminine Herbal. Preventing things like breast cancer, cervical, will be sorted out by Feminine Herbal Complex. Whether it is puberty, if your daughter is very erratic, very moody, wants to fight you at teenage, it's probably a hormonal problem, give her a Feminine Herbal Complex. Painful menses, endometriosis, you need Feminine Herbal Complex to sort that one out. This should be consumed at least once every 6 months so that you ensure that your hormones are balanced and you're not getting problems in your reproductive system. So that's a key product where women are concerned. The next product is called calcium magnesium. Calcium, ladies lose a lot of calcium because of their menses, and calcium comes in to cover that. And I've seen cases where a lady is unable to conceive and she uses calcium and she's able to conceive naturally. If you don't have enough calcium in your body, you will not even be able to conceive. And the fetus will not be able to grow because you need calcium to develop the skeletal structure of the fetus. So these are very, very important products. And right now you can also get the multimineral and alfalfa, which is actually an advanced form of the calcium. Another product that is important is garlic helium complex. We call it the garlic, let's do the garlic magic. Garlic is good for ensuring that you are dealing with the UTIs. It's a natural antibiotic. Instead of going to the doctor all the time and getting chemicals and getting those antibiotics, which make the problem worse, take garlic helium complex. It will help you to sort that problem out. It also helps to deal with cases of blocked fallopian tubes. Garlic will deal with clots. It helps to reduce clots. And if a clot is one that is blocking your fallopian tube, then garlic helium will be able to clear it out. And it's a fantastic product. Another product that is very important for women is called Cruciferous Plus. Cruciferous Plus. Now, cruciferous vegetables are the vegetables that when you cut them, they have a cross in them. We are talking about broccoli, we are talking about cabbages, and that kind of vegetable. Now, what do they do? Cruciferous vegetables usually settle on what we call the receptor sites, the receptor sites, we are talking about the cervix, we are talking about the breast. These are some of the areas where cancer settles. But when you're taking cruciferous, then it settles there. It ensures that the cancer cell will not settle on your breast or your cervix or some of the other areas. And even for the men, for the prostate, when you take cruciferous, it prevents you from getting prostate cancer. It's also very good for lowering inflammation in the body. Any kind of lump that might be developing in there will be sorted out by cruciferous products. So our cruciferous product is awesome, and it's made from broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables. And when you take it, it's able to give you the right intervention. Another product that we ladies need is vitamin E or wheat germ oil. These two are actually vitamin E family. And vitamin E has been responsible for ensuring a healthy reproductive system for both men and women. Now, in this case, we are talking about ladies who are going all the time, going for miscarriage. You conceive, but you miscarry. You are being told you have an abnormality in your fallopian tubes. You're being told that you have a problem with your cervix and all these things. Vitamin E will sort you out. Another benefit of vitamin E is that it's very good for your skin. It will ensure that if you conceive, then you're able to carry the baby full term. And I remember using this for a lady who was having a problem with the fetus. The baby had breached, and she was scheduled for a cesarean section. I told her, just take vitamin E. And by the time she was going to give birth, the baby had actually turned. So, and again, it helps you to deal with stretch marks so that you don't leave your skin looking very flabby. And you find that it makes you actually, the body becomes very flexible. I can share that vitamin E, I have 4 beautiful girls, 4 daughters, and my wife has never labored for more than an hour. In fact, 2 of my kids were born within 30 minutes of labor. The doctors couldn't believe it, and it was because of vitamin E. And all my kids were born normal. None of the kids, we didn't have to do cesarean section at any one time. And it is because of vitamin E. So this is an amazing, amazing product for ladies. Let's move on and look at the men. What is there for the men? Like I said earlier, men, you don't need to go for the blue pill. That blue pill can be disastrous for you. We have natural solutions for you. The first product that you need is TreeNN. It helps you to deal with chronic fatigue. When a man is constantly tired, has chronic fatigue, he'll not function as a man. And TreeNN is able to sort that one out. The next product that we have is Masculine Herbal Complex. Masculine Herbal ensures that it boosts your libido. It ensures that you are interested in your functions as a man in the bedroom. And it's a product that is highly recommended. It helps to control the moods as far as men is concerned. It ensures that your prostate does not swell. It ensures that your prostate remains at the right size. It prevents you from cancer. So it's a product that a man should invest in at least once every 6 months so that you ensure that your system is functioning properly. Another product that we have, which is quite tasty and quite yummy, is called Aloe Vera Plus. Aloe Vera Plus is a drink. It's made from aloe vera, and it helps to balance out your moods. It helps you to deal with stress. It gives you a good night's sleep. It actually helps you to deal with hangover. If you have to take that drink, then you need to take Aloe Vera Plus so that it can go and even massage your liver and ensure that your digestive system doesn't get so impaired or doesn't start malfunctioning because of the alcohol that you have taken. So Aloe Vera Plus is a fantastic product. You store it chilled in your fridge. Just take a tot per day and you're good to go. And your digestion is happening and your system is functioning properly. And most of all, it helps you to deal with stress. The other product that is important is called Omega-3 Salmon Oil Plus. Now, Omega-3 helps you to deal with the sperm count. Omega-3 will lower inflammation in the body. One of the challenges that men face is that they get pains around the pelvis region, on the leg, on the side, at the front. And this pain comes as a result of inflammation. And when you take omega-3 salmon oil, then it's able to sort that one out. I know a client, a friend of mine who had a challenge. I found him limping, and he had serious pains on his pelvic region to a point whereby he was almost bending over double. And I gave him omega-3 salmon, masculine herbal, TreeNN, vitamin E, and he was able to walk upright again. Yeah. So it's an amazing, amazing product right there. Another product that is important for men is called zinc. Now, zinc is important. Zinc is important for men. Zinc has so many functions where men are concerned. If it's a young man to get into puberty, to break his voice, he needs zinc. To grow to the right height, he needs zinc. Zinc will help your sperms to swim and fertilize the egg. So if you have weak sperms, then you need zinc. Zinc will give you the stamina. It enables you to go the distance. You don't want to be a 1 minute man. If your problem is being a 1 minute man, then you're lacking in zinc. You need zinc for you to recover very fast. Then you need zinc. I know of a gentleman who was telling me when he gets busy in the bedroom, he cannot function again for like a month before he recovers. Zinc is a solution. So zinc will help your muscles to remain strong. It will help to protect you against COVID-19. It will boost your immunity. It's a product that men must have in their houses. Yeah. The next product that is important for men is vitamin E. Like I said earlier, vitamin E ensures a healthy reproductive system. And that is true, especially also for the man. If you get enough amounts of vitamin E, then your reproductive system will be functioning properly. Last but not least, again, is garlic. Garlic is important. Garlic ensures that blood is able to flow around the body. And for you to function as a man, you need blood flowing to all parts of your body. And garlic will sort you out. Garlic will deal with blood clots. It will ensure that your blood pressure is low. And you know, when you have high blood pressure, then you find that you will not be able to function very well. But garlic will ensure your pressure is normal and you can be able to function as a man. So these are the products for men. And I've just talked about those for women as well. And these are some of the interventions that you can actually use in terms of supplements to actually ensure that your reproductive system is functioning properly. But like I mentioned earlier, I was going to, I actually promised to talk about detox, a quick detox that you can do to ensure that toxins are not accumulating in your body. Because apart from them affecting your reproductive health, they'll affect so many things. You'll start becoming forgetful because of all the aluminium that you're getting from your pots and pans. You're boiling, you're cooking with aluminium pots and pans. The aluminium is getting into you. You have a car, you have car fumes, you're maybe working in industrial area or somewhere near. There are so many toxins in our body that you're exposed to. And we have a quick detox program right there, including Betagard, stage 6 and fiber tablets. Garlic is also part of the detox program. And this program, when you take it, you do it once a year, it helps to cleanse your bloodstream. It removes heavy metals from your system, and it ensures that your system is functioning properly. The stage 6 also helps you to eliminate the waste from your system. It's a fantastic program, but that's a program if you want details about the detox program, talk to the person who invited you. He'll give you more information as far as what detoxification is all about. But it's something that is important for you to do. And if you have been taking a supplement, for example, or medicine for a long period of time and you're not getting cured, then maybe you need to take a break, take a detox program, cleanse your system, ensure the cells are functioning properly, then go back and now do the program that you're doing, and you'll find that it will be more effective for you. So that is the fertility program. That is the reproductive health program that I wanted to talk about. Now, the question is this: how do you get these products? To get these products, you have a choice. You can buy them from the person who invited you as a customer, or you can just be a direct consumer. You can decide to come into Neolife and partner with Neolife and become a business builder, or you can just decide to become a seller of the products. These are some of the options that you can decide, and you can advise the person that invited you, which option would you like? Would you just like to buy the products from him? Fantastic, go for it. But it is always better to buy the products for yourself as a member of Neolife, as a distributor. And you get so many other benefits when you become a member, from personal growth, leadership development, international travel, lasting relationships, building a residual income, so many benefits that you get when you become a distributor of Neolife. But like I said, the choice is ultimately yours. You can decide to buy the products from the person who invited you, or you can decide you want to partner with Neolife and get all the other benefits that are available in Neolife. Now, in Neolife, we have other issues that we cover. Maybe you came on the call today and probably reproductive health is not your issue. Maybe you have other issues. We have other interventions, from bone and joint health, stress management, sharper mind, weight management, heart health, energy and fitness, digestive health, boosting your immunity, sugar management in the body, managing your sugar levels, reproductive health, home care. We have an exciting home care range. We have a fantastic natural and organic nutrients, organic skincare range. We have a fantastic product called Supergrow that doubles crop production in the shamba. It's totally organic and natural, because one of the things that actually puts toxins in your body is eating foods which have been grown with chemical fertilizers. That definitely interferes with the hormonal balance in your body. So we do have other interventions, and every week we normally meet and we talk about a different area, a different side of Neolife products. And as I come to the end of my session, I just want to bring up a lady. And this lady is one of our top distributors in Neolife. She has built a huge organization within a very short span of time. and she's a professional. She's a really, mimi nasema huyu alienda shule, wengine wetu walipitia shule, huyu alienda shule. And she's built a fantastic organization, and that is none other than Grace. Chege, Grace, are you there?
Yes, Fred, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you and I can see you. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. I'm very happy to be here. That was a wonderful session. And thank you, Fred, for your leadership here in Kenya and across board. And that every weekend on Sunday, you are here with us training us more, which is a key part of this business training. I always say I'm a product of training. So my name is Grace Chege. I'm a mother and I'm married. And I came to New Life 7 years ago. I was introduced, and when I was coming in, I was very busy. I'm a HR by profession. As you've heard, I've gone to school. I've been working in the private sector here in Kenya. So I came here very busy with a lot of schedules on my work, and a lot needed for me because I had a very young family then. When I came for the first presentation, it was done and my eyes got into money. I don't know if you're on this call and you need money. I needed money that time. And why? Maybe you ask Grace, you had a job and all that. Yes, when we get married, we say for better or for worse. And unfortunately, my husband got sick for some years, so I became the only breadwinner. I truly thank God that I had a job and I was able to meet most of the bills. But unfortunately, as he got very sick, and even we plan to go to India, that is a story of another day. All the needs and everything that was needed in my house, including his own treatment here in Kenya, was upon me. So when they talked about money the first day, I was going through that period in my life that I needed extra income. And for me, I took the opportunity immediately. And so today I'm going to share the opportunity much later, but today we are talking about the reproductive health. And today I'm very excited because I have a lot of testimonies, starting with myself. One of the key things I was told when I joined 7 years ago is using the products. And for me, I was questioning because as a professional, I was saying myself, my husband is sick, other people are sick, but I am not sick. But I was told through the training, and I got to understand that we eat wrongly, we've been told. There are gaps. We might not be in a hospital bed because of diabetes or other things. But trust me, friends, even the people maybe on this call, you find that, they are not very whole. And I was just like that. And I'm so happy I continued using the product. I love 3NN. It gave me more energy because having a lot of work on my desk, doing this business on part-time, that is how I've been doing. And I want to say about this product called Feminine Herbal for women. A while ago, I started having spotting in my life. Spotting, just to explain for the people who don't understand that language, is, you are through with your menses, but every other time there is, you are appearing like you have your menses. And so I just took action. I went to a gynecologist, and so much money was used, tests were done, so much was done. And I was told, I remember that day because Dr. Wanjiko, who is my gyna, she told me, Grace, what you're going to do after 1 week, you're going to come, because she said many things. Doctors say many things. And I remember very well, I said, you know what, before that 1 week, before all these results come out, I'm just going to take the products. And I continued taking Feminine Herbal. And I remember when I went for my review, actually it was after 2 weeks, I did not have the spotting. And, I talked to the doctor and she told me, Grace, these are your results and everything is normal. I was waiting for my time to talk. And I remember I told the doctor, actually, I don't think I'm going to take the medication you gave me because the spotting has stopped. I talked to her about the products. She just told me to continue with one product. And that situation was so hard on me because, as women, there is what that is really facing us: breast cancer and cervical cancer. And that was a sign that, something is not good. That is how now I'm just so confident because of using the product to talk to so many women. I have so many other testimonies. There's one friend of mine, and she's a lady, and her daughter was having cyst problem, and it continued and it continued. And guess what? This lady told me, Grace, is there a solution? Are you sure? Because many people don't believe. Are you sure my daughter can be sorted? I told her I want you to give her cruciferous and, just wait, be patient. I know she'll get pregnant. I know you want to become a grandmother and all that. And she used our products and she went quiet. But just the other day, she told me, Grace, you know what? Your products work. I am a grandmother today, and my grandchild is about 3 months. I was very happy. So today, our business is about offering solutions. And the more you offer solutions, you make money and you become a very happy person. I have another client of mine. She's of age, not really of age because she's turning about 50. She's a senior civil servant, and she didn't tell me the reason for joining and all that. But after a while, we became friends, and we had a chat. And she was telling me, Grace, Feminine, this product has saved my life. So I told her, saving your life? How did our product save your life? Tell me, because I always see you as a healthy person. She told me my bedroom issues were bad. It's like we've been living with a brother and a sister with my husband. And my husband has been getting tired of me. And she told me, I don't know, Grace, what happened to me. My moods went low for some time. And, I was not interested in bedroom affairs. But after using these products together with 3NN and other products, I can tell you I'm different and I'm so happy. Let me tell you, friends, in your life, we travel, we make money. But for me, those stories are the most encouraging thing for me in my life, that I've changed somebody's marriage, that somebody is smiling. And, those are lady stories. I can tell and tell. I have great testimonies, even for men, because I have men clients. I've helped my own relatives who are men. And just to highlight on women, there's this lady who is in our team, and her daughter was married for 10 years without a child. You know how that is a stigma in the African society. And let me tell you, this lady was young, but she was not getting children. But after her mother joined, who is even a leader in your life, her mother joined, and let me tell you, now there is a baby in that house using the products. And let me tell you, there is nothing wonderful than just cheering somebody up that, what they had lost hope in, they can get. And that is the power of this product. And people who have been having heavy menses, I've helped them with these products. There's a man who came to me, and I want to talk to all men who are here. Please be bold, be able to talk, because he was brought by someone I know, and we sat down and he told me, Grace, I have a problem. I'm not yet married. I'm about 40. I think he's about 42. And he told me the problem is me. So I was like, okay, we don't know each other. What's your problem? And so he explained to me about, erectile dysfunction. He talked about how he's been really low and how he can even not have an erection. And let me tell you, those things are important. Let me tell you, those things are more than money, my friends, because many families, many men, many women are just hibernating, maybe, in Christian fellowships, and people are pretending. Let me tell you, I need to tell everybody in this house, you need to talk to as many people as possible, because relationships are failing. So that guy told me, Grace, I'm in my 4th relationship, and I don't think it's the women, it's me. Because when I get into a relationship, and we have maybe sexual relationships, they discover I'm just 0. And he told me, Grace, I have been going to Kenyatta National Hospital for the men clinic. He explained to me a lot of things. And I saw a man who was down. And I assured him, let me tell you, and even he told me, Grace, because of this problem, I've developed ulcers. And so I told him, we are going to begin a journey that is going to change your life, and just have faith and use the products. And this man, I recommended to him masculine herbal, zinc chelated, carotenoid. I gave him about 6 types of products, and he continued taking. And I kept asking the man who brought him, how is your friend? How is he doing? And so this guy called me, not even his friend. He told me, Grace, I want to ask you, can I really stop taking the supplements? Because right now I feel like I'm on top of the world. My friends, let me repeat that. That guy told me he's on top of the world. And when he came to me, he was down. You know, people don't want to talk about these things, but let's talk today. He was down. He was not even happy. So I told him, how are you feeling? He told me, nasikia nikiwa na nguvu. You know, that means like I have a lot of strength. And I told him, what about those issues we discussed? She told me they're over. And I had to ask him, are you now in a relationship? He told me, yes, and I'm doing well. And now, Grace, I have called because there's that issue of ulcers we had discussed. I want the products. Let me tell you, I was so excited because of that story. And let me tell you, that is what makes me more excited when people get better, because that's how the business goes on and on and on and on. And there's this guy now who is also, we were discussing last week. This is a second case. And he told me, Grace, you know, I've been having these issues, you know, this year I turned 51 years and, you know, things went haywire. And this guy only took masculine herbal, only masculine. And you know, we were discussing and I was asking him, how did you feel? And he told me, Grace, not even 1 month, 2 weeks, I was okay. So I asked him then, I continued. He told me I continued taking the product, but in 2 weeks, Grace, I was well. And my wife is very happy. So today is about talking the way it is. Today is about saying those things, because let me tell you, people have millions, but in the bedroom, they're sleeping like husband, not like brother and sister. And it's just those issues. And today when I can talk, I have so many testimonies, especially on the reproductive health, because even of young women who didn't have the libido. You find someone like one of my clients, after getting your first child, your second child, you find the woman is not, is feeling lethargic, is not very sexually active. And I recommend them the Pro Vitality even sometimes, and the feminine herbal. And they tell me, Grace, the products are working. So I'm excited. There's one friend of mine, and this friend of mine is, she's super rich, and she had secondary infertility, and I talked to her about the products, and just because of her prestige, first she never believed, but later she told me, Grace, you know what? I'm ready to try, because you send me, I'm ready to try. And when she tried the products, right now they had 2 girls, but right now they have a boy. And this boy has brought so much happiness in this marriage, so much happiness, because I know them and I know the husband. And I always think, what if I never shared what I do? And today I am telling you, I am so, so happy, because I always share about our products. I always share what I do. Yes, I'm a HR, I'm well-trained in other areas, but let me tell you today, I'm more passionate. 7 years later, I'm more passionate about Neolife. What about the other story? Let me tell you, as I continued sharing these products, I became a senior manager in only 1 week after joining this business. I came in for money, and my first check was about $14. And let me tell you, it was a small check, that is Kenya shillings, 1,400. It was, some friends of mine, especially in the office, they were laughing at me, and they were telling me, Grace, you're talking about products, you're talking about money, and you only got Kenya shillings 1,400. My friends, if you're here on this call for the first time, there's some work to do. I was hungry. Are you hungry? I was tired of not having enough. I was tired of always borrowing, of always having a salary and it's not enough. Always crying for when people are just contributing. I used to tell my sister, okay, contribute for me. I'll give you next month. You see, that kind of life, it was lousy. And for me, I worked my way. And I thank God, because I was told I have to build a team of users. And let me tell you, friends, you can see it's not hard, because as people use the products, you get the points, and points is equals to money. For me, I love the word points, and I really looked at points. I remember I built an organization step by step, and in 7 months, I started earning over 50,000 Kenya shillings. That's over $500. Things changed in my family. I stopped borrowing, and I started paying debt. I had some small debts that were really sinking into me. In only 1 year's time, I was a world team member, and I started earning over $1,000 plus. And let me tell you, for me, that was the greatest thing, because I started traveling the world. Look now, I'm helping people, I'm making money, I'm changing myself, and I became very excited about life, and I was asking myself, yes, I've gone to school, but let me tell you, friends, sometimes you can just look at one direction and things fail you. And let me tell you, I was looking at, just being a professional, going back to school and adding my education. And in your life, they never told me to add my education. They just told me to empower more people, and I continue empowering more people. I can tell you it can be done on part-time. I went even to one Ruby director on part-time, my friends, going to work 8 to 5 and building an organization on Saturdays, sometimes on Sunday, going out to just talk about the product and the opportunity. And let me tell you, the greatest thing has happened to me is building people's lives. I've been able to, yes, to buy property. And let me tell you, some of the property we've been able to buy is during COVID-19. Last year, everybody was saying there is no money, there is no money. And last year, that's when our check rose to $3,000. That's over 300,000 Kenya shillings. Let me tell you, yes, it's in this business. I always ask myself, I always see people talking, people sharing about the products, people coming into my business. Today, I'm so happy. I have so many directors, over 20 in my organization. They are doing very well. They are making money. Others over $1,000, others over $2,000, let me tell you. That is the power of people, the power of this business, the power of believing in these products. Today, I'm excited because I've been able to travel. I cannot finish the story of travel. Mauritius, Abu Dhabi, Dubai. I'm just back from Dubai, my friends. In June, where were you? I was in Dubai with my husband and so many other leaders. I'm excited. I'm so excited about this business. And I always ask, what if I was so lazy to say, I have a job, I'm so busy, I have a sick husband. Those are excuses for poor people. I always remind people that. Don't be poor, because excuses make us poor. Today, I'm excited because like yesterday, we had a Zoom for my business in the US. And I was very excited because this business just came up because of networking, because of helping people. In 2020, my business has gone to Europe and in the US. And my friends, I'm just here in Kenya, seated in Kenya. Which kind of business can you do that? In 2020, when people were crying, me, I was just busy saying, what will I buy? What will I not buy? What is going to happen? Going to Dubai? This is the power of New Life business. Yesterday, my leaders, software directors in the US, and I'm so happy I've seen one of them here, Rachel and Josephine, were just so excited because next month they are going to Mexico. Imagine, teaching and training people in this business via Zoom. And now next month, because they've been consistent as world team leaders, and so they are going for the world team vacation in Mexico. Today, how are you changing lives? What are you doing in your life? Somebody else's life has to be changed for yours to be changed. Today, I'm so happy about the things that are happening in my life, in my family. I'm excited. My husband is no longer sick. We went to India. And let me tell you, because of taking so much medication in India, he had to go through the detox program because he has been taking a lot of medicine. Are you here? Do you have someone who has high blood pressure? My husband had heavy high blood pressure. I've seen someone asking about high blood pressure. It is gone. Many leaders who came to see him in hospital, even here in Kenya, saw how sick he was. Let me tell you today, there is nothing else. Even low blood pressure, someone is asking for low blood pressure. Let me tell you, everything is curable. Just talk to the person, because now we are about to finish this call. Just talk to the person who invited you here, and they are going to offer you the products because you came here, somebody gave you an invitation. Today, I'm excited because of the people they are in my life, the leaders I have created, the business that is ongoing in over 10 countries. And let me tell you, many people right now, they don't know what to do because they are in debt because of 2020. Let me tell you, nobody will come and change your life. If you're here as a guest, take up this business seriously. I've been doing it of my time. I have succeeded, and so many other leaders, not only me. But what do you need to do this business? You need undying commitment to learn about our products, to share, to love people, to care for people enough to tell them the truth, that they just need to take up this business seriously to avoid poverty. I hate poverty with all my life. And I can tell you today, I've been able to alienate poverty in so many other families. I'm so happy because I took this business with a lot of commitment. And one key thing that has really saved me is to take this business seriously and to take up time to learn, because you cannot just move up and just get money. Today, I'm excited and I can go on and on and on and on. Back to you, Fred. I'm so excited, and thanks for inviting me today.
Wow, 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 wow. That was fire. That was fire. As usual, Grace. Grace always lights up the room and lights up the house. She's so excited. Her excitement is contagious. You feel like you want to jump out of your skin. You feel like you want to go out and talk to every living person and tell them they need to become a part of Neolife and they need to consume these products. Thank you, Grace. Thank you so much for that. Now, to conclude, guys, you have it. There's not much I can add. All I can say is you can get the products from the person who invited you. You can sign up. The person who invited you can send you a link today from their back office, and you can sign up immediately before the day is over, and you can start your fantastic journey with Neolife. And for me, that would be the best kind of arrangement where you come in and you buy the product for yourself. You don't have to buy it from somebody. You can get it directly. Start changing your life. Start changing other people's lives. And today I was in church and the pastor was just talking about giving, and you were saying there are many ways of giving. And you can give your knowledge, you can give your time, you can give an opportunity to somebody who is struggling. And when you give, you receive. And that's a secret. Don't worry so much about yourself. Just get into an opportunity where you're making a positive difference in other people's lives, and your issues will be sorted automatically. When you go out taking care of God's children, God has a way of rewarding you. So don't just stand on the fence. Don't say, me, I have enough. No, 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 no. If your neighbor is sleeping hungry, if your friend is sleeping hungry, then you don't have enough, because that person will come and make sure he gets from you. It's your duty to change your life. So Neolife gives you such an opportunity. My prayer is you'll get in, get started, and we'll run this journey together. Others, it was great talking to you guys. Next week, we'll be back again. We'll be having a different topic in the area of health, and we'll be giving more information on how you can be able to transform your life and live a longer, healthier life. The recording of this session will be available later tonight. Take time, send it to as many people as possible. Information is power. Information is power. And when you share that message, somebody is going to get it and listen to it, and probably they're struggling with a certain condition and they get to know how to deal with it, especially our men friends who never share their problems. When they listen to this video in the comfort of their house, they will make a decision and take an intervention that will actually make their lives better. So it was great talking to you guys. Have a blessed evening, and God bless you all.